welcome, or maybe even welcome back. You never know. So, anywho, I'm so glad you joined the club, so to speak. We are talking Elvis Presley, epic. So this is the question: what the hell is a guy in a Fu Manchu t-shirt doing, talking about the goat of goats, the Elvis Presley, the pelvis, the king, aka King of Rock and Roll, aka my mama's biggest, idol ever. There's no. First off, okay. According my mom is, I think, the reason I got into Elvis, or I know that for a fact, very quickly in my life, because she was that, old school diehard fan back from the days. You have to imagine she is a generation boomer. She was just born on the last day in the Second World War. In her mind, and others from that generation, boomers. It was either the one or the other. There were no like double dipping. Yeah, man, I'm casual. I'm just as into Cliff Richard as I am into Elvis. That was a big no. You had to choose sides. And to this day, she's still in that headset. She's still in that headset. If anybody comes up with a joke about Elvis, or she thinks just the notion, as she's had, she's maybe she misunderstood you, but she will still go, oh, you're not gonna go there, and you're not gonna. Don't you dare! And I'm serious. It's not even. I don't have to over exaggerate. On every Elvis Presley birthday, she and my father are sitting down watching Aloha from Hawaii every year. It's like there's no question about it. It's like, yeah, man, you're gonna do it. It's like also. What else? It's not. It's like it's the most in their mind. It's the only thing to do. She is to this day a big Elvis fan. So it rubbed off in an early age. The movie came out not so long ago, and me and my two parents went to the movie theater to see the movie, and they were knocked on the heels. And I have to say, me too. I was. It's not too much to say. I was mind blown. I said to my mama afterwards, that was a revelation. And now a couple of weeks have gone, maybe a month. I don't know. I don't recall how long time it was, but it was recently. It came out. And now I can say that movie was the final trigger in my world, and I did not know that was going to happen. How could I know that going in? But the revelation, as I called it just after, to my mom and dad, that was I found out at this point, that was the last push. I am now an official Elvis Presley fanatic. Maybe fanatic is a big word, but let me cook it down for you so you know what I mean. Now I have to get every single great Elvis Presley vinyl album and I would prefer remastered in great sound, just like this is. This is more than a remaster. If you know, you know. We will get back to this. But now I am die hard on the Las Vegas area. Vegas, you know. And that will include the Hawaii, you know, transmission, the big one. And we will get back to that when I get the 4 double LP yellow edition. It's in the mail. As I said, I have become a fanatic. I even bought the Hawaii movie soundtrack on a double 12-inch 45 rounds per minute, you know. Yeah, we are not kidding. I'm diving in now, but okay. So at this point, the movie is not out yet. It is in theater, you know, and maybe not anymore, because this is almost June at this point, 26. But this one came out a couple of weeks ago. That's the German pressing from Amazon. Let's just take a quick look. Enough said. They knocked it out of the park. Maybe you can get a, you know, if you pause it, you can maybe read the tracks. I don't know. But yeah, I tried. The vinyl, just take a look at this. It's like, yeah, it's worthy of a king. And as I said, it's the limited Amazon whatever German edition. I think it's beautiful, and this type of color on a record is not too bad. It's I don't know what it is when it's translucent. In my opinion, that sounds better than, let's say, the worst example is a gold or a silver, maybe even a white, and the other one is see-through yellow. So it's like it fits with the, you know, with the logo and stuff. Great photos. This is one of my favorites. It's like, yeah, you know, Elvis was just a gas. You know what I mean? He was the man. The short version, yeah, the king of rock and roll, of course, but he was the man's man. I mean, for crying out loud, he was karate chopping in a gi with an eagle on the back. It's like, yeah, come on. If that's not, you know, what's the term in WWE at the moment? Toxic masculinity. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I also have to say, if you're into this one, and we didn't go over, is this good, or is this, you don't need me to tell you this is a banger. I could not recommend this album enough. This is at present time my greatest Elvis Presley, you know, pressing. I love what they have done with it, giving it a modern twist in some numbers. That was about time, you know. It was like, yeah. If you're into that album, I would quickly recommend. And the playfulness, the humor side of Elvis, you should get this one. This is my second favorite Elvis Presley album. You know, way down in the jungle room. Talk about masculinity again. You know, who has a jungle room? It's the blueprint of the ultimate man cave. You know what I mean? This is my dream, you know, living room. That's what I'm aiming at. So this video is just like me saying, if you don't own these two, you know what I mean, you should think about it. Post haste. and we don't have to ask my mom. She would agree, as I started to say early in the video. And man, you can't get any better than that. You got a recommendation from yours truly, and his mother, and his daddy, and my little sister. Maybe not my big sister. But yeah, I guess so. That's not important. What is important is that you are safe, and maybe also I'm safe. Everybody we love, and that's including you. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next video. I avoided a needle drop in this one because I was so afraid that it would be banned, especially if we did it with the new version. And no. This is just like it's not the typical video, but this one will have my blessing. That's a no-brainer. Go get it. I was about to say, even if you're not a big fan of Elvis Presley, you should still go get it. I would almost dare you to dive in if you're not that hot on it. Just give it a listen, and just crank it up. You're gonna love it. The intro is priceless. So the whole stuff is. Yeah. That is it. I hope you dug it. That was my recommendation. My big recommendation in Elvis Presley. If you are thinking of buying. Anywho, I love you, and until next time, have a great day. Bye now.